Well, a very good evening to you. It is great to have you along for this much anticipated game, and of course we want to get through it as promptly as possibly we can, because as you can see for yourself, there have been major weather issues today. The officials have made absolutely sure that it is safe, it's okay to go ahead. Nothing has been left to chance in terms of preparations. Those have been meticulous, and understandably, when you take into account these most testing of conditions, all of the efforts to ensure this game is played under normal conditions have been carried out, and we hope for a proper game which reaches its conclusion. Unmistakably the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
So it's down to business here. Lucas Vazquez. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round strike.
Has a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Koundé. Now Casado. Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga. He's got away. Camavinga. Lovely feet. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Opts for safety. Quarter of an hour played. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Out to the right. Cross goes in there. Bellingham. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Lucas Vazquez. Massive leap! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Koundé. Lewandowski.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, nice touch. Tries towering header. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Keeper has taken decisive action. He's beaten the last man. Rafinha! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Fermin. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe. Bellingham. Bellingham. It's a goal kick. Balda. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. There they go, hunting in packs. There will be a throw-in. Rafinha. Mbappe. He's played him through. Vinicius Junior has it in a wide position. Vinicius Junior! And that's caused a worry or two.
Vinicius Junior really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Yamal. And Fermin. And the first 45 minutes are up. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the action is back underway. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Camavinga. And they've switched it over to the other side. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Lucas Vazquez. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham plays it in. Tries a header! Oh, it's there! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Ha segnato al 57esimo minuto numero 9.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Swung over. Oh, that's well spotted.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è
Your
di
impression so far, Jim?
80.607
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Mbappe. He's got the shot away! They've scored! And this is getting better and better.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Madrid get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Great leap! Yes! And surely that settles it.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Vinicius Junior. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. He's got goal. Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Baltar. And that's a throw-in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's run loose here. Well timed, excellent interception. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. And he was quick to react. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. In he goes again! It's off target and by quite a way.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's Lewandowski, spread out to the left.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Valverde too strong for his opponent there. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, good ball, shots on here. And time is up. Madrid really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, that was impressive. Match that. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And that gets things running. Diogo Dalot. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. De Paul, and he's in a real chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. McAllister. Acuna. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, they can break here. Rafael Leao. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bernardo Silva. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Bruno Fernandes wins the duel this time. Molina. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Acuna. fiddles it through, and that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva
flings it across. Massive leap! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Portugal break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's a key interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Rafael Leao. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Alvarez. And it's Di Maria. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good spread. And he's managed to get free. That's gone for a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. Bit too much weight on the pass. Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Paredes. Alvarez. Here's the whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Portugal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Portugal carrying a one-goal lead.
Molina made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Towering header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
De Paul, and it's Messi. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, good ball. Lovely feet. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Being still separated by the game's only goal. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Bruno Fernandes with the delivery.
Portugal making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's found a way through. Might be dangerous. Hits one! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Rafael Leao. Great leap! Harmlessly behind. Molina. And it's Messi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Bernardo Silva, and that has left him in a heap. Bruno Fernandes! Well, that is remarkable.
Portugal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Substituição em andamento.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
That has been cut short. He's looking wide, and here's the chance to counter. Now it's Bruno Fernandes! Lo Celso.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that was vital. Alvarez. And it's been taken straight back. Now it's Messi. Now, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Teremos uma substituição.
De Paul. The final 5 minutes. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bernardo Silva, who does have an assist to his name. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And here's Christian. Decent hit! And with that, the final whistle. Portugal can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Rafael Leao taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but there's an art to good defence too, and their organisation and discipline has helped earn this win.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
And this is now today's lineup.
It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
And that gets things running. And it's Rashford. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot. He's got away. In it comes. Massive leap! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias, a proper defender, someone who does the simple things well, very well in fact, and he rarely makes mistakes. A bit of a throwback to some of the defenders I played.
Has a shot!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Wriggles his way through. Bruno Fernandes! Bernardo Silva. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Now Lewis. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's a key interception. So we're still where we started right now. Can he latch on to this? Foden. Højlund. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He's Rashford, gets through, he's had a hit! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 22 minutes is number 10. Rashford.
Manchester United break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rashford is in a really good position out wide. Højlund! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Kovacic. Højlund. Lovely feet. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's got a sight of goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Ruben Dias. Akanji. And it's Kovacic. Now Foden. Bruno Fernandes. Chance to finish. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Lewis. Foden. Referee's given a throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
No, that's been intercepted. Guardiola. Matheus Nunes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now Foden. That's a good ball out wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not the most accurate pass. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Reflections on the first half?
Manchester United merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Manchester United come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Højlund. Garnacho. And that has been cleared. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Matheus Nunes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's a chance. Just too high.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
That's headed upfield. Manchester United are still that goal to the good. Rashford. Garnacho! He's got away with one there.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Nicely spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Ruben Dias. And he's on his way! It's Rashford! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element.
Højlund! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Kovacic.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Højlund is being harried and hassled.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
De Ligt. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Casemiro. And Garnacho. Casemiro. Distributed tidily. Now it's Rashford. That is good strength. Now the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Casemiro. Garnacho. Nice bit of trickery. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Manchester United probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Oh, here's a chance! A whisker high.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. Maybe the target really should have been hit. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Manchester United have turned...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Rashford claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. Al Nassr going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
And this is now today's lineup.
This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
Well, we're on the way. Talisca. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, João Cancelo, will be key, Peter, I think. OK, he might not be the strongest defensively, but his pace, his crossing, the creativity he shows higher up the pitch, all of those are second to none, especially the way he exploits those half spaces to find telling passes. It more than makes up for the odd defensive wobble.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. That is very well defended. Otavio, it's a really well measured ball. And he goes cross-field, and it's Mane. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Renan Lodi. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Koulibaly. And Lodi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cristiano Ronaldo. João Cancelo.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Milinkovic-Savic, and it's Mitrovic. Looking for options, for movement. And the shot! Goal! Al Hilal! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Goal! After 20 minutes is number 77.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pass is just off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The pass has gone astray.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Otavio Talisca. He is through here. No foul, says the referee. Talisca. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's well seen too. Milinkovic-Savic. Now it's Mitrovic. Cristiano Ronaldo.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Very nicely done. Cristiano Ronaldo, clearly the target here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Tries a header! He's missed, but not by that far. Well, now it's a race. It's come back out! Talisca just eases him off the ball. And that's a good ball. Mitrovic! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
But it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Milinkovic-Savic to Ruben Neves, played out to the left flank. Oh, that's a key interception. Renan Lodi. Renan Lodi made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. Lovely, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's caused a worry or two.
Cristiano Ronaldo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
João Cancelo. It's run loose here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the hit. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Talisca!
that's what has to be done now. No question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
That has been slung wide.
Oh, sweet feet.
Otavio shapes to shoot!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Substitution.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Al Nassr are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Neymar stood up well to him there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's going right the way across. Oh, that was vital. Milinkovic-Savic. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He was under real pressure there.
Al Hilal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Over to the left. Now it's Mane. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ruben Neves. Just 5 minutes left. Spread it left. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Malcolm.
Al Hilal can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely intercepted. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball if he can get there. And he's got the beating of his man.
Well,
and that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. Well, a very good evening to you. It is great to have you along for this much anticipated game, and of course we want to get through it as promptly as possibly we can, because as you can see for yourself, there have been major weather issues today. The officials have made absolutely sure that it is safe, it's okay to go ahead. Nothing has been left to chance in terms of preparations. Those have been meticulous, and understandably, when you take into account these most testing of conditions, all of the efforts to ensure this game is played under normal conditions have been carried out, and we hope for a proper game which reaches its conclusion. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. India have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
Well, we're on the way. Pings it across.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now he's off and running. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. No goals as yet. He's gone forward. Well read, nice interception. And he cuts out the supply. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. There will be a throw-in. And they've switched it over to the other side. Great chance! goalkeeper's ball. Taken back almost at once. And that is out of play. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Spread it left. Just eases him off the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, that's fabulous. Distributed tidily.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's tidy. And there is the half-time whistle. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're underway again.
India clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
There they go, hunting in packs. Shifted it to the flank. He's found the way through. And he's there to clear it. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Can he find the finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, he's the main threat, so if he attracts much of the attention, then others have to make hay.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. He's been picked out. He's going for goal! He has done it! And finally, he has breathed life into the game!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Drop. There's the shot!
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Fired deep towards the back post. Now the finish!
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. He's looking to set free a runner. And he's straight offside. Australia choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He's got to be in here!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pass somewhat off target.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's a sharp little ball here. Very nicely done. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.